This video is about finding circumference and area of circles. Now, if you notice, it says part 1. We're actually going to do things involving circumference and area for 3 different lessons. All right, so this is part 1. In part 1, we want to make sure that we understand what the formulas are and how to do simple calculations for finding circumference and area of circles. All right, so the circumference of a circle, what we're talking about there is the measurement all the way around the rim of the circle. Okay, that's what the circumference of a circle is. Now, in every circle that we're asked to find the circumference, we are either going to know the radius or we are going to know the diameter. And remember, the diameter is simply 2 times the radius, or double the radius. All right, so if we have the radius and we need to find the diameter would be 2 times the radius. All right, now our formula for the circumference of a circle is going to be found, there's 2 different ones. I'm going to show you the one that I prefer, and that is d pi. So the formula that I prefer for circumference is d pi. This formula for the circumference also works, and some of you may have learned it in the past as well, 2 pi r. I personally prefer the d pi, and you'll see why as we kind of go through this. Now, if I know that I want to use d pi, all right, what that tells me is I need to find the diameter in any problem that asks me to find the circumference. Okay? So the first question here says, find the circumference of each circle. Use your calculator's value for pi. That's telling you hit the pi button and then round your answer to the nearest tenth. I have to look in the problem at what they give me. In this first problem, they give me that the radius is 8 centimeters. Now, I know that I want to find the diameter. So the diameter is going to be 2 times 8, or 16. I'm now ready to find the circumference, and the circumference is very simply 16 pi. So now I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm going to take 16 times pi and round that answer to the nearest tenth, 50.3. And don't forget, this again is essential. We're finding circumference. Therefore, the answer has to be labeled. Circumference is always just the unit. Okay? So if they give me the radius, find the diameter, multiply it times pi. In this problem, they give me the diameter. I know the diameter is 9.4. Perfect. I'm ready to go to the formula. Circumference equals diameter times pi. I go to my calculator, 9.4 times pi. Round to the nearest tenth, that'd be 29.5. And I label it with a unit, kilometers. All right. Now the second thing that we are going to focus on for this is the area of a circle. The area of a circle is all the space inside of the circle. I know this isn't perfect filling in, but that gives you an idea. In order to find the area of a circle, we need the radius. Okay? I know that the formula for the area of a circle is area is equal to r squared pi. And remember that r stands for the radius. If they give me the radius, great. If they give me the diameter, remember I have to first find the radius and then plug it into the formula. All right? So again, this is my second formula that I want to commit to memory. This is the formula for area. Now to find the area here, in this first problem, they tell me that the radius is 3.7. Notice the direction says find the area. Use your calculator's value for pi, round to the nearest tenth. So area is going to be equal to r squared pi. So rounding this to the nearest tenth, let's see, I have 3.7 squared times pi equals, and I round to the nearest tenth, that would be 43.0. And again, because I'm finding area, I have to label it. Area is always units squared. Make sure that you are labeling those units. All right, and in this last problem here, they give me the diameter is 16. My formula uses radius. So the first thing I need to do is take the diameter divided by 2, which tells me that I have a radius of 8. To find the area, I'm going to take 8 squared times pi. 8 squared is 64 times pi. And that gives me 201.1 rounded to the nearest tenth centimeters squared. And again, the units are squared because I am finding area. Hope this helps. It should be a pretty easy lesson for everybody. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help.